Alright, so we found all the red eggs and made them happy in Yaschas Massif 01XAF. And now we have unlocked a new time paradox, this big glowing portal back where the gate was that we first came to Yaschas Massif a long, long time ago. Now the way these work is every time you touch one of the numbers and then press X to activate it, the clock hands go to that number and then move the number of spaces of that number in both directions. So you got to clear out each clock by getting to all the numbers on the clock. This first one is pretty easy, all 1s and 2s. And we've definitely figured that one out. But they do get harder, and unfortunately, the layout changes every time you do them. So these might not be the same clocks you're seeing. My advice, try to think it through, but so you might just have to brute force solve some of the harder ones. Just pick numbers at random until it looks like you got it. Really the best thing you can do is to just look at the number you're about to click and make sure it's going to at least land on another number. Also look out if there's multiple 1s on the table and you keep taking away all the spots next to the 1s. That means that when you eventually get to that 1, it's not going to go anywhere you like, because you always need it to land on a number. Alright, here we've taken care of the second one. Alright. Alright, it's starting to get pretty tricky. Again, you're going to go straight for the top number, as always. And then take a look at where they land and just make sure it's going to land on another number. If you really wanted to map the whole thing out, you could, but here I chose the 2 because I know it's going to land on a 1, and the 1s are some of the most pesky numbers. So here I've taken out all the 1s first. That strategy isn't always golden, but it does work on occasion. Now here I see if I get the 3, it's going to go to the 2, 2 is going to go to the 3, 3 is going to go to the 4. So eventually, after you take out a couple numbers, try to look down and see if you can figure out the path. But really, it takes too much time to, try and plan out the whole thing. I recommend just randomly picking a couple numbers to start with, and then seeing what you can get done. Yeah, whatever. Something. Here I'm looking at the 1, because they are pesky. I don't know if this is just my experience, but it seems to be that getting rid of the 1s early usually makes the puzzle a lot easier to solve. But obviously I haven't seen all the puzzles. I did encounter a lot of them and edited out the times I failed, which was many of them. But here we found a pattern. 2 goes to the 3, 3 goes to the 4, 4 goes to the 3. And again, just keep doing the puzzle until you try. There's no penalty for screwing it up. And we've fixed time.
The seeress distorted the timeline to save an entire city. But I have to wonder, what went through her mind as she performed such an act?
Yes, why did she set up these awful clock puzzles for us? Did she know how annoying they would be?
Was she able to see the consequences?
Did she know that I would be upset and tired after doing the same puzzle for an hour? Hey, I got the Book of Avalon! And hopefully you at home have also got the Book of Avalon. Hey, have you subscribed to the channel yet? You should subscribe. I think that would make you... Why don't you leave a comment on this web zone? I would appreciate it.